So Tokyo Game Show is going on right now, and we finally have unedited full gameplay of RE9 running on the Switch 2 handheld mode. This was a really surprise release during that last Nintendo Direct, and having it here at Tokyo Game Show with a playable build this early on before the game comes out is a really good sign. So I just wanted to take a quick look at it, because this was one of those games that everyone was saying there's no reason to play it on Switch 2. I don't understand why anyone wants to play this game in handheld mode. I don't get it. What's the point? I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. I don't understand these things. So let me explain this to you. You're looking at the pre-release build on screen now from the YouTube channel Nazar Winners. I'll have the link down below in the description for you guys to check it out as well. He did a pretty good job getting some high quality recorded footage of this game. So we're seeing the ray trace lighting, we're seeing the high visual fidelity, and it's looking really good. There were some other videos from other people that were at this event playing it in handheld mode as well. We got a bit closer of a look at those versions, and as far as visuals go, very clean, very sharp. It looked great. This is all off-screen footage. It's not direct capture because it's in handheld mode. This is a older build of the game, technically still probably the most up-to-date build that they currently have, but I'm sure that the game is even in a better state than what this demo is showing us. Months before release, we're only in September. The game doesn't come out until the end of February, and it's already looking and running this good. As far as performance goes, that's the really big question that people are asking right now. What does this game run at? Because from the footage that we're seeing from a lot of different people that have gotten to the event to actually test it out, some people are saying it feels kind of like 30, but it could be 40. It could be more than that. All right, it seems to still be a little bit up in the air. We'll probably have to wait for Capcom to come out to confirm this, but this is what I think so far. It's either going to be one of two things. This is either one, the most rock solid 30 with the most perfect frame pacing that you've ever seen, to where it looks like it's running at higher than 30 FPS on top of the VRR that's probably there as well, which if that's the case with these types of visuals, I'm fine with that already. Give me that, a nice rock solid 30 with amazing looking visuals like this, even in a handheld format. You can't really complain. For a handheld device like this to be running the game this well, I don't see a problem with that. That alone lets me know that picking this up day one is not going to be a problem. If it's not that, then it's also very possible that this could be a 40 FPS performance mode experience. There could be a 30 FPS quality mode and a 40 FPS performance mode. That's not confirmed. I don't know. But from a lot of the footage that we're seeing and from what a lot of people are saying that have played it, it feels higher than 30. Again, could just be the VRR, could just be a really stable 30 with really even frame pacing, which would give it that visually appealing smoothness in terms of its performance, in terms of how it looks, in terms of how it feels. We'll have to wait and see how that turns out. But visually, you can see the ray trace lighting. You can see the great visuals that are here. The game looks really clean. And again, this is just in handheld mode. They still have plenty of time to polish things up, get things tightened down, clean up the visuals even further, get the performance even higher. One of the biggest things that I was concerned about was the hair physics for the main character. All right, some people were a little concerned about if that would look very good or not. And it still definitely doesn't look quite as good as on PC, obviously, or on your PS5 Pro. No one was confused on if it would look the same as PS5 or not, right? But looking at it from the clips that have been dropping left and right from Tokyo Game Show, it looks fine. Could they clean it up a little bit more before release? They could, and they probably will. So we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. But from what we're seeing so far, from what I've seen from the clips that people are dropping, as far as the hair goes, it's really no big deal. But the fact that this current gen game that no one thought was ever gonna even be on Switch 2 to begin with ray trace lighting, great visuals, and seemingly solid performance, months before release, mind you, for them to show it off this early and for it to look this good, probably still a dated build of the game, is a very good sign. I can't wait to see Pragmata show up on this platform, because as far as I'm concerned, that is on the way too. That also uses the RE engine as well. Some people are saying this isn't very impressive. This is a PlayStation 4 game. There's no PS4 game. There's no PS4 footage for us to compare it to. So I think that's so funny. People are comparing this, what is a non-existent PS4 version. I would like to see y'all post that PS4 gameplay so that we can compare it to find out how similar the lighting systems are on PS4 to the Switch 2. We know the PS4 version more than likely won't be running ray tracing. If there is a PS4 version at the end of the day, which there could be, that is possible. It's rumored right now, but we don't know. But if there is a PS4 version, they'll probably remove the ray tracing. They'll probably do the lighting from scratch to have that going. And if there is a PS4 version, then I definitely could see this game on Switch 2 running at above 30 FPS. I could see a 40 FPS experience on the Switch 2 perhaps a performance mode that removes the ray trace lighting, frees up some more resources to have it running at above 30 FPS, maybe even 40. Maybe that's what we're seeing here. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell off screen like this. We'll have to wait for a deeper dive or with confirmation from Capcom themselves to let us know exactly what this game is running at once it releases, what kind of lighting system it's going to be using, and where they're going to take it from there. But so far, just off this gameplay alone, this looks amazing. Like I just like there's really no excuse for a lot of these developers anymore. Between Star Wars Outlaws looking and running as well as it did, and now seemingly RE9, another current gen game that's looking and running this well on Switch 2 with ray tracing, it just feels like developers don't have too much of an excuse to not bring their games over to some type of degree. I'm not expecting these games to look and run the same as my PS5 back there or my PC in front of me. I don't need it to. Genuinely, I don't need it to look and run as well as it does on my $1,500, $2,000 PC. I really don't need it to. It's not necessary. I need it to look and run well enough, and for the bulk of the experience to not be compromised. And I've been playing Star Wars Outlaws, I've been playing Chronos, I've been playing those games for dozens of hours already, having a great time. My experience has not been compromised, and that was what I was hoping to see when it came to these third-party games on the Switch 2 system. And you're seeing it here in front of your face. It looks great. Everyone that has played it so far, very impressed with the visuals. We're months out before release. There's really nothing to complain about. So it's really good to see that Capcom is really putting their foot down and really putting their best effort forward in order to get these games out on Switch 2, looking and running the best that the console can actually provide. I hope that, it looks like they're probably using DLSS as well to give you that good performance and that great image quality. And I can't wait to see what it looks like on TV mode. Handheld looks amazing. I'm sure it'll look even better on the big screen. So you guys are seeing the gameplay for this now. Let me know what you guys think about RE9 running on Switch 2 in handheld mode, looking this good, running this well, this early, and in handheld mode on top of that. It's very, very impressive. So hopefully we see more gameplay coming out during the week, but I'm very impressed. Bring me that Pragmata. Give me that Pragmata announcement and I'll be happy. Once games like Pragmata get announced, you really won't be hearing too much more complaining from me, but this looks great. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.